Today's lesson is comparing two pictures. Hi, everybody. I'm Roger.
And I'm Hanny.
And it's our topic writing unit for the month of April. In fact, this is the last day of April. May is just around the corner. And as we close out the month of April, we are going to be talking about a couple of pictures which have to do with whether you like to be alone to do things or whether you like to be with other people. This is kind of similar to what we talked about earlier this month in our translation practice unit when we talked about traveling solo or traveling with other people. So yes, some people enjoy being alone, some people enjoy being with other people, and some people enjoy a little mixture of the two.
好，那我们这个月的主题诗写作呢，是要透过图片比较来表达看法。那我们会看到有2张图片，在一张图片当中呢，有一名女子正坐在森林里面放松的听音乐的感觉。那另外一张会看到好像是一群朋友坐在草地上一起好像聊得很开心的样子。那所以我们就是要来透过图片的描述，那接着带出呢，你到底是喜欢独处还是喜欢跟朋友在一起，然后再来表达原因。所以我们这次的写作呢，就会把它分成2段。第一段你要描述这2张图片各自传达的讯息，那么第二段是要说明你比较喜欢独处还是享受团体互动，以及原因为何。那我们现在就准备来练习写作咯。
Okay, here's how we introduce the topic for today. The sentence here says, enjoying time alone and spending time with others both have their own benefits, and each activity is beautifully illustrated in the two contrasting pictures. So this introduces our topic for today, whether you like to be alone by yourself or whether you like to spend time with others. And we're also letting you know that we're looking at two pictures and comparing and contrasting those pictures and talking about whether you enjoy being by yourself or with other people.
好，那我们的第一段呢是要说明2张图片分别代表的意涵。那首先我们就要开门见山带出主旨。所以呢，像课文范例他就提到说，享受独处时光和与他人共度时光都有各自的好处。那每个活动都在这2张对比鲜明的图片中很好的描绘了出来。这边他用到 contrasting 这个形容词，它是形容对比的、截然不同的。好，那我们接着来试着自己写写看，要怎么带出这个主题呢？也许你就可以写说，这2张图片描绘出2种截然不同的活动，这时候你就可以用 contrasting 这个形容词嘛。那接着呢，你就描述说是独处和其他人在一起。那这2种活动可能可以写说各自有独特的好处，有各自的原因这样子。那我们请 Roger 老师告诉我们，换你写写看可以怎么写。
Here's how you might write it.The two pictures depict two contrasting activities, being alone and being with others, each offering unique benefits for different reasons. So again, this is telling us about the topic. We have two pictures here, and they're depicting, or they're showing us, they're illustrating two contrasting activities, two activities that are different or even opposite to each other.And these two situations involve being alone, being by yourself, and being with other people, being in a social group. But they each offer unique benefits for different reasons. Yes, sometimes it's good to be by yourself. Sometimes it's good to be with others.
好，那现在我们看到这2张对比的图片，以及把它带出主题是关于独处和跟别人在一起。那我们现在就要来描述第1张图片了。那我们来看看课文范例它怎么描述第1张图片。
Okay, here's the description of the first picture. In the first picture, a woman is sitting in the woods listening to music. Being alone like this gives you a chance to contemplate life, to think about life, and feel peaceful, to relax and not be bothered by noises and other people nagging you about various things. It provides a path to self-discovery and a retreat from daily stresses. So yes, you can have a path or a way to self-discovery, to sort of get in touch with yourself, to understand yourself a little better if you're by yourself. And you can be away or get a retreat from daily stresses, like the pressure from work or from your parents or from school.
好，那我们在描述第一张图片的时候呢，除了描述里面有什么，这个人在做什么，那你还可以带出这个独处或者是与他人共处的这个好处。那我们现在看到课文范例，他就提到说，在第一张图片里面，一名女子正坐在森林中安静的一个角落，听着音乐。像这样的独处，给你一个思考生活和感到平静的机会。那这边就是在讲好处咯。然后他还有说到说，他提供了一条自我探索和远离日常压力的途径。好，那这边我们补充一下 ，a path to 加上名词或动名词就可以表达一条通往什么的路，一个什么样的途径方法。所以你就可以说 something or doing something provides a path to 点点点，去表达做某事提供一条什么样的途径。在这边是蛮好用的句子。好，那换你写写看，你也可以提到说，在第一张照片里面，一位年轻女子独自坐在森林里，戴着耳机听东西。那像这样独自放松，可以作为摆脱现代生活压力的绝佳方式。那就是从另外一个面向去带出独处的这个好处咯。那他这边也提到说，也许你可以趁这个机会去做个人生活目标的反思，去省思这样子。好，那我们请 Roger 老师告诉我们，换你写写看还可以怎么写。
Here's how you might write it. In the first picture, a young woman is seen sitting alone in a forest, listening to something through a pair of headphones.Indeed, you can have your headphones on to listen to music or to a podcast, and here she's all by herself. Relaxing alone like this serves as an excellent way to take a break from the pressures of modern life, providing an opportunity for reflection on personal life goals. So you can relax all by yourself, you can be alone, and this helps you take a break from the pressures of modern life, which again could be pressures from school or from work or from traffic, trying to find parking, trying to speed up so you can get to the green light ahead. Those are all pressures of modern life. And this will provide you an opportunity or a chance to have some reflection on your personal life goals. Yes, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life? Am I achieving my goals with work? But also, do I have enough personal growth, like hobbies or friends, or do I get to travel? Things like that. So that's what the first picture is describing, according to how you might write this.
好，那我们接着呢，就是要来描述第二张图片以及它所带来的好处。那第二张图片，我们就是有这一群好朋友坐在地上，看起来好像聊得很开心一样。那我们就来看看课文范例它怎么描述的。
Okay, here's what we're going to say. In contrast, the second picture portrays a lively group of friends talking and laughing together.Being with others like this helps you make social connections, share experiences, and get emotional support, all of which foster a sense of belonging that often translates into happiness and contentment. So in contrast, which is something that looks the opposite of something else, we're talking about the second picture, and there are a group of friends, and they're talking and laughing together. They're having a great time.And being with others like this, well, helps you make social connections. You can meet people and get more opportunities. You can share your experiences, tell them stories about what happened to you. And you can get emotional support. Oh, I'm having trouble with work. Well, here's what you should do. That can be emotional support. And all of these things, all of which will foster or bring about a sense of belonging, a sense that you belong to other people and that you're not all by yourself, that you're not lonely. And this will result or translate into happiness and contentment.Indeed, being with others sometimes has these benefits.
好，那我们来看到这一段描述呢，课文范例就提到说，第二张图片它描绘一群朋友在一起谈笑风生。那像这样跟别人在一起，可以帮助你建立社交联系，分享经验，获得情感支持。所有的这些都能培养出一种往往会转化成幸福和满足的归属感。好，所以他这边就描述了这个图片的内容，还有呢，跟别人相处的话会带来什么样的好处。好，那现在我们要补充一下，就是我们在分别描述两张图片时，就可以像课文范例它用到 in the first picture 点点点，在第一张图片中怎么样怎么样，然后 in contrast the second picture portrays 点点点，相反的第二张图片描绘了什么什么。好，那这边用到 in contrast 就是指相比之下或是相反地。那除了用到 in contrast， 我们也可以用 meanwhile 去承接这两张图片所传达的意思。那 meanwhile 就是同时或是与此同时。 好，另外呢，我们在表达描绘，你除了用 portray， 还有用 depict， 其实你还可以用到 capture 这个动词就可以去呈现说这个照片捕捉到了什么样的画面，用这样带出这个照片的画面。所以换你写写看，也许你可以提到说，同时啊，第二张照片它捕捉了一些好友们在公园里面享受彼此陪伴。那也许你可以看到，中间有一个女生她在微笑，那这个微笑显示出这些社交活动呢，社交互动有提供一种可以体验当下幸福的那种令人愉悦的方式。这样的聚会呢，可以培养出那种连接感啊，有助于持久的满足感，甚至是超越活动的持续时间。也许当你回到家去回想今天跟朋友聊了什么，好开心哦，那种幸福满足感是可以持续的这样。那我们接着就请 Roger 老师告诉我们，换你写写看可以怎么写。
Here's how you might write it. Meanwhile, or at the same time, the second picture captures some friends enjoying each other's company in a park. Your company does not refer to a business that you work for. I work for a trading company. In this particular case, it talks about people you're with. You might have company over for socializing at your apartment or whatever. Hey, we're having company tonight. We're having some people over. So here they're enjoying each other's company in a park. And the smile of the woman in the middle suggests that these social interactions offer a delightful way to experience happiness in the moment. So we're pointing out a specific person in this picture. We've got a woman in the middle, and she's smiling, and that sort of tells us or suggests that they have these social interactions as a delightful way to experience happiness. They get together and just enjoy each other's company at the time. They're enjoying the moment. They're not thinking about the past or the future. They're just having a great time being together. And moreover, in addition, such gatherings or gatherings like these foster a sense of connection, or they bring about a sense of connection. You feel like you belong, and that contributes to lasting contentment, extending beyond the duration of the event. Remember, contentment is just a feeling of being satisfied, and indeed, you can feel this sense of belonging long after your friends have gone home.
所以我们刚刚就有提到 a sense of belonging 还有 a sense of connection 就是表达那种归属感啊连结感的那种语义。好，那我们再进入到写作的第二段练习，那第二段就是要说明你的偏好，然后要说明原因咯。那我们就来看看课文范例他想要表达的偏好是什么，还有他讲的原因是什么。
Okay, so here's how we're going to say it. Despite both activities having their own advantages and disadvantages, I personally find greater value in moments of solitude, or being by myself. These quiet moments provide an opportunity for self-reflection and personal discovery. So even though both of these activities, being by yourself or being with others, even though these activities have their pros and cons, their advantages and disadvantages, they're unique and special in their own way. Still, I personally find that it's more valuable to be by myself. And when I'm by myself, I can have this opportunity to reflect on myself. Gee, am I living my life the way I'm supposed to? And you can have some personal discovery. You can learn some things about yourself that you did not know before because you were hanging out with other people too much.
好，那我们先来看课文范例的写法是，尽管这两种活动各有优缺点，但我个人认为独处的时刻更有价值。那这些安静的时刻提供了自我反思和个人探索的机会。好，课文范例它是用到 I personally find greater value in moments of solitude 去表达我个人认为独处的时刻更有价值，用这句来点出他的偏好，所以他是比较喜欢独处的哦。那我们也可以用更简单的说法，就是 I prefer 什么什么，或是 I really prefer 什么，我更喜欢，我真的更喜欢什么什么，像这样也可以。那所以换你写写看，你也可以提到说，虽然这两项活动都可以振奋精神，但我真的更喜欢与他人共度时光。人是社交动物嘛，因此跟朋友社交是我们能做的最愉快的事情之一。这样的状况也不足为奇，也不令人惊讶了。好，那所以这边我们其实可以用到 lift one's spirit 去表达提振某人的精神，还有也可以用到 it's not surprising 加上 that 子句去表达什么样的状况是不足为奇的。好，那我们就请 Roger 老师告诉我们，换你写写看可以怎么写。
Here's how you might write it. While both activities can lift one's spirits, it is true that both activities have their advantages and disadvantages. They can lift your spirits. They can make you feel happy. I really prefer spending time with others. If you prefer spending time with others, hey, you might be a social butterfly or a social animal. You just like getting together with other people and having fun that way. And people are social creatures, they're social animals. So it's not surprising that simply socializing with friends or getting together and chatting with them and exchanging stories and things like that, that's one of the most enjoyable things we can do in life. Indeed, it is fun to get together with other people. For some people are loners, they like to be by themselves, but others like to get together with friends and have a great time.
好，那我们接着进入到第二段写作的后半部，我们可以提到没有选择另一个的原因。那我们来看看课文范例，他是选择了他比较偏好独处嘛？那我们看看他没有选择另外一个的原因。
It says, while I do enjoy spending time with others, social situations can limit my personal time and may even lead to conflicts. So here we kind of agree that being with other people is a good thing, but still, I'd rather be by myself most of the time because being with others can limit my personal time. I actually am more productive with my time if I'm by myself, if I'm studying something or learning something. And if I'm with other people, hey, you might have arguments, you might have fights with people. These interactions with others may lead to conflicts or trouble.
好，那课文范例他提到说，虽然我确实喜欢与他人共度时光，但是社交场合可能会限制我的个人时间，甚至可能导致冲突。只要有碰到人，就很容易可能会讲错话或干嘛，引起误会啊，引起冲突，这些都有可能发生。有些人可能想要省麻烦，干脆就自己待在家，都不出门交际了。好，那我们来换你写写看，如果你是采纳是喜欢跟他人共处，你就要写写看个人独处的话是什么样的缺点之类的。好，那我们来看看，也许你可以写说，当然有时候我宁愿一个人待着，但是考虑到独处时间过长可能会导致孤独，所以我总是很期待去找朋友。确实，如果你一个人待久了，好像就会越来越孤独的感觉。我也不晓得说会不会还有其他的缺点。
Indeed, they have pros and cons. Indeed, are you a social animal, Hanny, or do you like to be by yourself?
I think I'm a social animal.
It seems like it. You do have a bubbly personality, but I tend to like to be by myself, get more things done that way, although being with friends and socializing has its pros and cons as well. So here's how you might write it. It says, of course, there are times when I would rather be alone, but given that excessive time alone may lead to loneliness, I'm always looking forward to visiting my friends. So yes, indeed, we can do things when we're by ourselves. This is valuable, but still, given that excessive time can make you feel lonely, or it can lead to feelings of loneliness, I'm always looking forward to getting together with my friends and having a great chat, having a great time.
好，那我们最后就来看看结语的部分，课文范例它是什么说的。
Okay, here's what we're going to say. Thus, or as a result, I believe it's essential, it's important to strike a balance between being alone and being with others. So if you strike a balance, that means you find the middle ground. We, of course, want to strike a balance between our personal lives and work. Yes, we do have to work and we do have to make money, but still we need to enjoy ourselves after work to be with our family or friends. You need to strike a balance there. Don't have too much time in one area or the other.
好，那像这边他就提到说，因此我认为在独处和与他人相处之间取得平衡至关重要。那换你写写看，也许你可以写说，依我看来啊，虽然孤独可以让人进行重要的自我反思，但是社交所带来的快乐和连结更有价值。所以这个换你写写看，这边也许你可以自己想办法去强调你所偏好的那个选项。所以像这边就可以去强调说，社交带来的快乐跟连结更有价值，甚至是好处是大过于独处的。那我们补充一下，我们可以用到 perspective 这个字来表达角度观点，所以你可以用 from my perspective 就相当于 from my point of view 或者是 in my opinion 都可以表达在我看来依我看来那种语义。好，那我们请 Raj 老师告诉我们，换你写写看可以怎么写。
Here's how you might say it. From my perspective, or how I see it, although solitude can allow for valuable self-reflection, the happiness and bonding that come from socializing are of even greater value. Yes, it is valuable to be by yourself, but it's even more valuable to be with other people.
好，那我们就准备进入第二部分，来看看我们的范文 sample essay。
Here's our sample essay. The title is Embracing Solitude or Enjoying Company. To embrace just means to enjoy something, to accept it and enjoy it. Enjoying time alone and spending time with others both have their own benefits and each activity is beautifully illustrated or beautifully shown or depicted in the two contrasting pictures. Now, in the first picture, a woman is sitting in the woods listening to music with a pair of headphones, and being alone like this gives you a chance to contemplate or to think about life and to feel peaceful, to feel relaxed. It provides a path to self-discovery and a retreat or an escape from daily stresses. You can get away from those things for a little bit of time. In contrast, or opposite to the first picture, we have the second picture, and it portrays a lively group of friends talking and laughing together. They're having a great time, and being with others like this helps you make social connections, share experiences, and get emotional support. And all of these, or all of which, foster or bring about a sense of belonging that often translates or often results in happiness and contentment. Yes, being happy and being content or being satisfied.
好，那在这个段落我们就补充一下，刚刚说这个 a sense of 加上名词就可以表达什么什么感，像 a sense of loss 失落感， a sense of fulfillment 成就感等等。那 sense 的前面其实还可以加入形容词修饰，所以如果你说 a strong sense of identity 就是表达强烈的认同感这样。那我们来看到下一个段落。
Here's the next paragraph. Despite both activities having their own advantages and disadvantages, even though there are pros and cons of being alone or being with others, I personally find greater value in moments of solitude. Yes, both situations are great, but I still would rather be alone most of the time. These quiet moments provide an opportunity for self-reflection and personal discovery. And while I do enjoy spending time with others, social situations can limit my personal time and may even lead to conflicts. Yes, I can enjoy being with others, but still I prefer to be alone because sometimes being with others can lead to problems or conflicts. Thus, or as a result, I believe it's essential, it's important to strike a balance between being alone and being with others. So sometimes you need to be by yourself, sometimes you need to be with others. You need to strike a balance in the middle there.
好，那第二段落他有提到 advantages and disadvantages 就是优缺点嘛。那 Roger 老师刚刚也有提到 pros and cons 一样可以用来表达优缺点啊、利弊啊、正反意见的那种意思。好，另外补充的是段落的最后他提到 strike a balance between A and B 就可以表达在 A 和 B 之间来取得平衡。那么 strike 在这边就是有取得的意思，你也可以用 achieve 或者是 create 去替代。好，那我们现在看完整个段落咯。
That's everything for today, and thanks for joining us. And please join us again next month for another edition of Topic Writing. Good luck with your essay writing. From all of us here at All Plus Interactive English, I'm Roger.
And I'm Hanny.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.